Hey y'all, if you are new here and we are just meeting for the first time, my name is Tracy. I am the author and the creator of all of our content here on our YouTube channel. But if you're like some people and you like a quiet, readable tutorial version of the same content, faith, family, home, and farm, y'all be sure to check out two of our blogs, which I'm also the author and creator of, and I had those way before our YouTube channel. The first one is 4dfarms.blogspot.com. The second one is 4dfarms.wordpress.com. You have a choice of your platform that you like. One, people may like it more than the other. While you're there, surf around, check it out. There's clickable links up in the subheader pertaining to that one particular subject. Be sure to go over here to our side panel and sign up to get on our email list to be notified of when I make new posts. So y'all check us out on our two blogs too, and also here on our channel. I will catch y'all later. Hey y'all, are y'all ready for another super easy instant pot meal? Because I'm starving to death. Dear hubby will be home from work in just a few minutes. Not home, but we're on a work trip. As you can see, this is not my kitchen. This is going to be a hotel cooking using the instant pot. Okay, I'm going to be making an awesome meal tonight using this little cookbook that I got from Ollie's. Y'all, I ain't got my glasses on. How much does that say? $3.99. Y'all, they may not still have this book, but you can find it on Amazon. It's just going to cost a little more. But I started traveling with this now. Hold on just a minute. Let me check my little waffles here. I'll show you in a minute, too, what I got going on at the same time. I'm multitasking today, y'all. I'm fixing dear hubby his breakfasts for the week, and then I'm fixing to get supper started for us tonight. This book, this is what I'm going to be making, y'all. Do you see that? Do y'all see what I'm going to be making? This is called... I marked my page, y'all. Lemon, rosemary, chicken, and potatoes. That's what's for supper tonight. Now, I did have to do some prep work last night. So just know, this recipe, you are going to have to do some prep work. You're going to have your chicken breasts. It tells you in the recipe how many chicken breasts. You're going to have to marinate your chicken breasts and your potatoes 2 hours all the way up to overnight, okay? Take your pick. The least amount of time is 2 hours, but by the time I started our supper for last night, I didn't get to... I was going to cook this last night until I saw that it needed to marinate for at least 2 hours. And I'm like, girl, I ain't got time. We hungry now up in here. So I was like, I had to come up with something else. Thank goodness for leftovers, okay? That corn chowder that I made. Yeah, we had enough servings left for both of us, and I was like, whew, saved by the bell, saved by leftovers, okay? Now, so then I was like, okay, I will prep this now, get it ready for tomorrow night. So it's tomorrow night. That's what I'm doing. So I pulled those out of the refrigerator. They marinated all night long in that rosemary and those seasonings that it tells you to marinate in. And we're going to fix to get this started. Let me check my little... I'll show you in a second what I'm doing, okay? But I got to keep an eye on them. So this is what we're fixing to get going, okay? So let's get in my little kitchen here and we will get started. This is what I've got going on right now. Look at this. For dear hubby's breakfast. Look at that. Ow, 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 ow. That's hot. Now, I want to show y'all something. This is just a little freebie. I just sprayed my stuff. I'm making his breakfasts while I'm getting supper going, y'all. I travel also in my box, y'all. I do not know why I have not used this already. Work and talk, work and talk, work and talk. This is hot. Okay, I'll show you this in just a minute. Let's get a waffle going. I'll show you what this little contraption is here in just a minute. Oh, come on, let's get the rest out of there. Hold on. I'll show y'all what this is. Let's get one of these going. Put the lid down. Now let me tell y'all what this is. I'm sorry, y'all can see that's waffles. I don't know why I haven't used this already, y'all, for us. I've had this in my traveling box forever, and I'm like, you know what? I want to do something different. Let's dig out that little waffle maker. Light bulb went off, and I'm like, okay, we're going to make some nutritious waffles. I mixed up some waffle mix. Y'all, you can Google waffle recipe. Take your pick, okay? But I substituted some flours, and I put some whole wheat flour in here for dear hubby, which gives him more protein to last him through the day, and it's healthier. Okay, you can make substitutions. So I put all the ingredients. Now I had to minimize it, y'all, because this is small. I put all the ingredients in here. There is a little wire whisk ball inside here. Y'all, I got this at Dollar Tree. I don't remember what state I was in when I found it. Not state of mind, but I'm talking about actual state. I found it at a Dollar Tree. It has a little wire whisk ball in the bottom of it. You put your ingredients in here. You shake this baby up, okay? And then just pour it. You see how simple that was? Okay, so I have got breakfast going. Now we're fixing to turn, and I've got that plugged into a different outlet than my Instant Pot, so I don't trip the breaker in this hotel, because I've done that before. Shh, don't tell nobody. Okay, don't tell my family that. No, never mind. They know it now, because some of them watch my videos. Okay, yes, I've done that, but I have not set off the smoke alarm. Y'all, I don't know if I said it in the video about the corn chowder, but 2 times in this hotel we've had to evacuate the building because their smoke alarms are so sensitive, and somebody has been cooking in their room and accidentally set off the smoke alarm. And I'm like, please, Jesus, please, Jesus, please, Jesus, don't let that happen to me. Please, please, please. So I'm trying to be very careful. And I also used my, I think I showed it in another video before this one, what I've added to my traveling kitchen box, the electric skillet. Okay, and I've got one of those in my traveling box, and I made him some sausage to pair with these waffles for his breakfasts for work. I put the waffles and the sausage in a little container, and then I got one of those little dressing things from Dollar Tree. I put him some sugar-free syrup in it. I put it in his lunchbox, and he's got breakfast. So the sausage is over yonder somewhere. Okay, so I'm still going to keep my waffles going, but we're also fixing to get this chicken started, okay? I just wanted to show y'all that. I've had that forever and just hadn't pulled it out and used it, but I am today. Okay, let me get my ingredients together. They're in bags over there, Ziploc bags. You separate them. I'll show you in just a minute, and get this to heating up with some oil in it, and we'll get started with this meal. Easy peasy Instant Pot meal. All right, y'all, this is the chicken that's been marinating all night long, okay? 2 chicken breasts, okay? This is just going to be one meal. 2 chicken breasts. I have turned my Instant Pot on the saute mode. Got a little bit of olive oil heating up in the bottom. It tells me to saute these on both sides, just brown them on both sides for about 8 minutes. Okay, 4 minutes on each side. Don't worry, it's going to make that noise while it's heating up. About 4 minutes on each side, just brown them. Okay, so this is heating up, and as soon as it gets good and going, I will put these in here. Where is my tongs? I do not know where my tongs are at, so we're just going to grab something. Let me find my tongs. Okay, found my tongs. Had them in another box. It's beginning to sizzle. We are just going to brown these about 4 minutes on each side. Okay. Now, this recipe called for 4 chicken breasts and 2 pounds of the potatoes. I just halved the recipe, downsized, okay? So, you do not keep this marinade, you throw this away, okay? Any marinade that you've marinated chicken in, you throw it away. Okay, so we're going to saute these on both sides till they're browned on both sides, 4 minutes on each side. Then we'll get to the next step. Okay, I'm checking. I had to switch to a fork, y'all, because it's hard to get this thing down in there. Okay, so I just switched to a fork. I'm checking. They're beginning to get brown on both sides. Okay, see? I'm just going to keep flipping and checking all the while. I still got my waffles going over here. One chicken breast is a little bigger and fatter than the other one, so I'm probably going to have to give that one maybe like 2 more minutes. All right, y'all. They've got browned on both sides. Remove the chicken breast. Now, you pour in your potatoes and your onion and seasonings, marinade and mixture, and vegetables. You try to reserve some of the marinade, but y'all, you honestly almost can't. Now, it says to just stir these around and cook for like 3 minutes, scraping up those bits on the bottom that your chicken made. So see how I've just got these in here? This is still on the saute mode. Just dump, okay? Stir. Cook these around for like 3 minutes, it said, okay? So we're gonna do that. All right, y'all. It says to place the chicken on top. It's been 3 minutes. It tells you to place the chicken on top. I'm gonna crisscross them. I'm gonna use that juice from the plate. And I put a little bit of, just a teeny tiny little bit of water in here and just shook around the bag to get the rest of those seasonings out. Okay, now you hit the cancel button. You hit your, where's manual? Y'all, I forgot to put my glasses on. Okay, yours is either gonna have manual or say pressure cook. We're gonna pressure cook. Oh, wait a minute, y'all, I gotta put my lid on. Where's my lid? Okay, you're gonna put your lid on first. I never put this on here right, y'all. Okay, hold on. Okay, now, you're gonna set it to sealing. Venting, sealing. Okay, y'all see that in the back? Your little doohickey back there in the back? Okay, now, we're gonna hit pressure cook, high pressure, and we're gonna go up to 9 minutes is all it says. Let it do its thing. It's gonna count, it's gonna beep when it gets up to pressure, and then that's just letting you know I switched cycles. Now it's gonna come up to pressure. When it gets up to pressure, it's going to pop this little thing here in the back, and then it'll start counting down to 0. When the 9 minutes is over, it will unlock and go into keep warm mode. I can either quick release or I can natural release. It says what does it say? Hold on. My glasses is way over yonder. What does it say? Use quick release. Okay. Since I'm still trying to cook his supper at the same time, I mixed up another batch of batter. I'm going to let it natural release, okay? It's just going to go in the keep warm mode till I get done with this. Now, if I wasn't multitasking and doing something else, then I'll do a quick release, okay? But I'm going to let, for the sake of that Instant Pot being right up under the smoke alarms, that's either the smoke alarm or that may be the emergency fire alarm. This is the smoke alarm, but y'all, I don't want to set off any alarms in here, so I am going to let this do a natural release on its own. I do not want to set off the smoke alarms in here, so that'll give me time to finish his supper and clean up a little bit, and then, okay, I'll walk you through the process, okay? All right, so here we go. All right, y'all, it's been 9 minutes it went through the cooking process. I'm going to let it natural release. It automatically went to the keep warm function so I can finish his breakfast. And then when it's time, and the natural release, when it gets done releasing all the pressure naturally, that little button will go down and it will unlock the lid. So you can't do anything until it goes down and then it unlocks the lid. So I'm going to finish his breakfast and then just let this naturally release, and I'll get back with you, okay? All right, y'all. It has released the pressure. It's unlocked the lid. I've cut it off. Now we're going to plate this up, okay, and taste test. Okay. All right. Ooh, y'all, that smells delicious. I'm gonna take the smaller chicken breast. Oh my gosh. Let's get some of those wonderful potatoes. And then we're going to put my is that the smallest one? No, let's see. This is the smallest one. I'm going to take the smallest chicken breast. Oh my gosh, y'all. Okay, that's going to be dear hubby's plate right there. Look at this. Oh, y'all see that steam? Look at this. Look at the chicken. Y'all, that rosemary, I'm getting that rosemary smell. Oh my gosh. Look at that plate of goodness. All right, I'm fixing to put this down, grab me a fork, and we're gonna taste test, okay? Yeah, let me turn y'all around here. Y'all ready? Y'all, that. Let me grab a tater. Y'all, that's divine. Now, if y'all want to go one step further, and it might be good, it might be gooder or better, take the chicken and the potatoes out. The juice that is left in the bottom of the pan, make a thick gravy by adding some cornstarch, turning it back on the saute mode. That may be an idea. Okay, well, let's taste test this first, okay? Marinating that overnight, y'all, is just the bomb. I'm gonna cut me a piece of chicken off. Oh, y'all, the chicken is juicy and tender. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Tender. Oh, y'all see, I'm getting a facial. I didn't even have to cut it. It's so juicy and tender. Hold on. Let me take a bite of this. Y'all, that's tender. Look at that. Oh, I don't want my juice to spill. Y'all see how tender? I'm going to bookmark that page, y'all. I'm going to put a little check mark beside that one. Y'all, that's awesome. I'm fixing to shove this in my face because I'm hungry. Okay, I am going to plate up dear hubbies. I'm going to sit down and shove this in my face. Y'all got to give this a try. Marinating it overnight and letting it sit and letting that chicken also tenderize and marinate overnight. Infuse those juices inside that chicken. Y'all got to give this a try. Make sure this would make a good... Make sure you do this like maybe the night before or the morning that you're fixing to get up and go to work. And it can be marinating overnight, or marinating during the day. As soon as you walk in the door from work, take this out of the refrigerator, get your Instant Pot out, boom, you got supper on the table within like 30 minutes. Y'all gotta do this. You college kids, y'all, you could be the hit of the campus with this right here, you college kids. This is starting you on your way of learning how to make homemade, nutritious meals for your family. But y'all, you can't get more nutritious than that. And you'll be smelling up that dorm room, whatever. Small space cooking, whatever. Y'all gotta go give this a try. I'm fixing to shove this in my face. I'll catch y'all in the next video.